All right, we going. Shit. I guess welcome to the Real Nigga News Network.
Gang.
I'm your host with the motherfucking most, Chuka Offer. We got my co-host here, Stefan.
Do you feel cool after that intro? The host with the most?
I have to. That's my intro, dog. You don't even listen to my other podcasts. You're a hater. You don't support my hustle. This nigga don't support my hustle. It's cool.
I'm fucking with it on the small way.
So go ahead and we got Mook with us right now. I think Trey might be joining later, but we'll see how that goes.
Word, I was waiting on my introduction.
We'll have some new niggas pop in.
No, for sure. I saw that Freestyle Friday. Nigga was snapping. He wanted to be me, though.
That's right. That's how we got it. I don't know what I do.
The booth and say, I'll be like Chuka.
I got talent. You're not just here, you know.
No, for sure. Big shouts to that. But just little updates, I guess, because niggas keep talking about every single podcast. Yo, bro, we're coming this week. Hopefully, we actually come this week with this one.
So, Cap, nigga, I tried to jump on YouTube. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. So, I need a week. And after a week, I'm sure they will have some real episodes up there. Plus, shit be getting outdated. So, you know how it be.
For sure. You know well, I guess just like we'll do small updates on us if y'all have anything going on. And then if not, we'll just hop straight into it. Do y'all have
that Instagram, no.
Oh, yeah.
RNN_network. I believe that's what it is.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. You'll see the CNN logo, but I mean, it's the RNN logo. Sorry.
RNN logo.
And other than that, you know, listen to Off Space podcast as well. You know what I'm saying? We got to shamelessly plug on every network. Get your shit out. And then, Mook, do you got anything coming up? Any music dropping?
Got some more freestyles coming. About to drop something this Friday.
Yes, sir.
I got a single coming too. Okay. I don't got a date yet, though, but I'm gonna look out.
Are you going every Friday with it right now?
I don't want to say every Friday, and then I miss a Friday, and then niggas be like, "What are you doing?" So we're just gonna go with, you know, most Fridays. I'm gonna drop something.
I feel that for sure. I guess just popping it straight off. I mean, we got a few pop culture topics that we wanted to hop into. I don't want to talk about some of these niggas, but I know you want to. It's cool.
So who you don't want to talk about? Who's irrelevant? Fuck, you can keep it real on who you don't want to talk about.
Who's irrelevant?
What's irrelevant in this?
I don't know how badly niggas is trying to talk about Doja Cat twerking for the alt-right.
The only reason I put that down, what you said, Mook?
That's a great topic.
No, that shit is hilarious.
I put that down. I want to know if niggas care for real. I know niggas really don't care, but you know you can't really tell when you hop on social media.
I mean,
cancel culture is so real.
For one, everyone already knows cancel culture is fake, but two, it's just like, bro, I'm just tired of the fake outrage on the internet whenever anything happens. If people are going to keep falling for the PR apologies. If the PR apologies keep working, then I don't care. I don't need the outrage that came first.
I don't even understand why we like making people feel like they need to, like, fuck your PR apology. Don't even apologize. Just you said that shit, okay.
You think that you should just stand on it?
I mean, that's what she stand on. The bitch ain't sorry. That's what she stand on. So.
Bro, she was showing her feet.
She was showing her feet to white people.
For real.
What?
Like on purpose.
She was logging on to the chat room and showing her feet to white people. I was like, yo, let me see your feet. Like, to the racist chat room that she was in, like, and she was sending feet pictures.
Bro, don't you know some bitches like that?
Not to the racist chat room. Oh, no.
Not
bro, there's some bitches that went to Macintosh.
Like
some black bitches that went to Macintosh and didn't like black people. I don't fuck black guys. Ew. They thought they was white by association. Doja Cat is one of them lame bitches. It's okay.
I was about to say some names too, but we gotta relax. I forget.
And niggas is mad she ain't show her titties. You lame if you bought and you was looking for titties. Niggas is crazy out here. Niggas is buying titties. What's going on?
You were
really mad about that.
You were definitely on.
I'm mad at people being fake mad.
Nah, you were on. What's that chat room that they used to do? You know, the one when it would be random, right? Like it was middle school or it was high school. If not, this was just like I hung out with way too many white people. But just
I know what you're talking about. What's it called? Is it Chatterbait?
No.
Of course, look at me, nasty ass nigga.
But I know you were definitely on there looking for hoes' feet, bro.
No, I wasn't. It pop up in the out. You know what I'm saying? Like when you be on X videos, it pop up.
All right, now we can talk about your man though, since we can get past Doja Cat. I know you want to talk about your. I know you want to talk about your nigga 6ix9ine.
That nigga so much, yo. I'm really just mad because.
No, you love that nigga, bro. It's okay. This is a safe space. It's a safe space.
No, I don't. I'm fascinated by the fact that hip hop has became so commercial that now it's okay for someone like this to share a creative space because it's obviously okay because ain't nobody did shit. I think New York pussy.
No,
Mook,
bro.
Why would you say that? Why would you
See,
say something so blasphemous? Like
right?
I don't.
the whole
6ix9ine.
state.
What? I don't think that could happen. I think Atlanta's moving a little different.
Bro, I
You know how
promise
many
you.
snitches are in Atlanta that are just
I'm
walking around
saying,
in
you know,
Kroger,
A lot of snitches that's in Atlanta.
Kroger at 2 a.m. in the hood doing nothing?
chilling, and nothing
Nope.
happened to him.
Right,
You're talking
them,
about random bodies. I'm talking about like blatantly.
So
Like,
how do you think it's supposed to go down? I want you, Stefan, to paint me the picture of how
please.
New York in New York
Listen,
State,
if
one of the hardest states,
loud.
states to have a gun. I want you to go ahead and paint the picture of how he's about to get hunted down in New York State. Like why niggas care enough to figure it out. So how they pussy?
you got to run down on that nigga, man. Look,
You're not bringing a strap out either. You're never doing that.
Why I'm not? No, I'm not. This is the thing as well. I'm from the suburbs, so when I hear, I was born in '93, so my childhood, I grew up at the very end of Tupac Biggie. I got to see all the 50 Cent shenanigans in real time.
You know them niggas?
I'm with you.
Real beefs that actually translated into violence.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just taken back because I look at rap and I think rap it stands out so much because it shines a light on like the rawest, roughest aspect of life in America. And like it really, puts this marginalized group on the forefront and like shows real stories and shit like that. And you got a nigga like 6ix9ine who was really from the hood, but we all know niggas just because you're from the hood, you're in the street. It's okay. But to come in and flip it, which I know that there's so many other rappers who are actors too, but it's kind of like WWE.
Right.
When they prove to you that it's fake, it makes you sick to your stomach. When they just like don't even try to hide it.
So
like,
New York State is pussy? How? Like I'm so confused.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for that explanation.
Does that not click to you? New York State is not pussy.
All right, let's keep it a bean. Let's keep it real when it comes to rap beef. Let's keep it real. Like most of the beef that we saw in the early 2000s, because there's a new statement that came out in probably about 2016, 2017, which was just the public accepting something that we already been knew, right? As hip hop being the biggest genre of music in the world. Hip hop's been the biggest genre of music since the early 2000s, just because every other genre was biting off of hip hop and you already saw the influence. But they finally admitted that shit later, right? So we were commercialized enough where people had to accept the fact that we were the biggest thing out. So if we're the biggest thing out as a culture, we're going to have so many sects of different shit going on, kind of like rock. You talk to people that like rock music, they're 90% of the time, they're going to tell you your favorite type of rock, right? Hard rock, alternative, this, that. You don't think that's supposed to happen to something that got this big? So you're going to have a section of hip hop that is now... No. But I'm connecting it. So you're going to have you're expecting so much of this evolution, so much of this growth, so much of this bullshit to happen in a genre that exploded like hip hop. And you don't think there's going to be a section of people that realize that the little 16-year-old kids on their golf carts, like when you throw up gang signs and scream, and they're just going to go for it. Like, try to monetize that.
First of all, I'm glad you said that because you got the market fucked up. It's not just little white girls and boys fucking with this nigga. It's niggas. It's everybody.
No, everybody was fucking with him when he was popping, but now that
you don't know one black person that listens to 6ix9ine.
Now, no, you don't.
Not now. You've never drove by and heard someone listen to 6ix9ine.
And I'll argue that people are not really. See, this is my thing right now.
Ever.
It's really hard to gauge at this point in time because it's not the music that's driven it. It's the spectacle that's driving it. So it's going to have, like, views and volume or whatever the fuck. It's going to have energy attached to it no matter what. So it's really hard to depict, like, why people are following it right now. But it ain't just this small, like, suburbanite, middle America. Like, it's niggas, too. Niggas is, too.
That's not a small
group, though.
I'm not saying that's a small group, but I think that we often
that's the biggest market for bread. If we're keeping
the
it
majority.
That's obvious. That's numbers. That's the most people in the world. What?
So that's why you can't get surprised when you see shit like 2 million people joining his Instagram live.
You know all sprinkled in with
saying out of them 2 million people that joined that Instagram live, it was 2 million, right?
Mm-hmm.
Out of them 2 million, 700,000 of them is niggas. It ain't just white people. It ain't just these little white boys and girls and I'm telling you, we up in there too, and that's what's heartbreaking to me is because the authenticity behind street hip hop is really feeling like it's just been stripped away. I mean, I've been feeling this since Drake Body Me, but it's just really being like thrown in our face. You know what I mean? Now 6ix9ine, ain't nobody gonna catch a fade. Like, I'm from the era where DMX was pulling niggas out the car and whooping their ass, and DMX is like,
Bro, but where was social
like,
media though? These niggas go out in public and it's 317 posts. You can't even hide shit no more. Half of the rawest hip hop stories.
Russ is running down on people,
bro. Half of the rawest hip hop stories from the 90s and early 2000s is word of mouth at this point because there's no video.
No, it's not word of mouth. These things actually happen.
No, I'm not saying word of mouth like it didn't happen. No, there's a lot of people accounting these events that they happen, like shit Hove used to do to people, like shit. Even if we're talking about Jada Kiss, like we were talking before, but it's like, what?
Hove got kidnapped.
A lot of shit happened back in the day. I'm not agreeing with that story, but a lot of shit happened back in the day. But niggas didn't have video. Niggas weren't tweeting about shit instantly. Niggas weren't social mediating everything crazy. So you missed a lot of stuff. It wasn't an easy indictment. Someone would have to plan the craziest hit ever on 6ix9ine. Someone would have to care enough to plan the craziest hit ever for it to be executed.
I'm sure people care enough.
You can't even get in an argument publicly with 6ix9ine. Like, and you seem like you're threatening him. You seem like you're threatening him. They're gonna be at your door
instantly.
You see, they moved him like immediately as soon as someone knew where he was at. He's not even under witness protection. How is he getting moved?
Bro, the chick posted a video saying, "Haha, 6ix9ine's at the house behind mine." Within that hour, he was in another house.
I agree with everything you're saying.
It's just so then how are real niggas gonna keep the authenticity to you then?
And like I told you, Stephon, he was a cop this whole time, but that's
exactly.
I feel you. Yeah, you're right. But this is what I'm saying. How are niggas gonna keep the authenticity? Because now we're getting back into separating art from reality. But the reality of the situation is that people went to prison because of actions, and everybody knows the story, so I don't feel like, picking it all out. But this is my thing. There has to be some characters in the story who have been affected by this and feel some type of way. And I feel like it may be a generational thing. It may be a social media thing. It may be all this.
People want to get him, but people have to be real sometimes.
How bad you want to do something, you're going to do it.
Oh, you're one of them niggas that heard Hove say Streets is done, and you were like, damn, nigga, Streets really is done.
I mean, the Streets been done before he said it, though. He was just bringing it to y'all niggas' attention.
And killing him is not doing nothing. Like, everybody should just ignore him.
Exactly. That'd be the best thing possible.
That's not going to happen because it's new.
When you whip a kid's ass, it don't do nothing.
We know it does something, but I'm saying to that particular nigga, like him dying would almost be a grace to him. Like just because of the money, the legacy, the shit he already has. The only thing worse than him dying to that nigga would be everyone in the world ignoring him. You see how much he likes attention. If no one gave a fuck about what he was doing, that nigga he'd be so miserable. He might take his own shit. Like being real.
I think that he does care about fame, but I think you're tripping. That nigga is a millionaire, bro. That nigga got like 50. Like, he's not worried about. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
you see how he moves, bro, and tell me he's not worried about attention.
I mean, he moves like somebody who can't like go out in public, so he has to like communicate with somebody, and so he jumps on the internet.
This nigga is
his whole shit is based off attention.
It's literally his whole career is based off attention. You saw what he was doing before rap, which was still trying to get attention on Tumblr. Like when he was posting all of those pictures with like the fuck you and like pussy shirts and shit like that in public in New York, trying to get people to react to him. Like he's been about attention.
So what about this?
Just taking advantage of the gang culture,
Exactly.
Well, it's taking advantage of gang culture, hip hop, and all the above. But so if hip hop is going to continue to give the nigga a platform, because hip hop continues to give the nigga a platform.
Nobody's giving a platform.
It's not just certain outlets giving, like literally, it's universally everybody, whether it's positive or negative, is giving a platform. Then why don't the flip side happen and the authentic side of hip hop come out? Maybe my thoughts don't connect like a normal person. That doesn't make any sense. But that's how I look at it. I'm looking at it like everything else is real. The movement, everything else is real, but action. So I don't know.
This is how I judge the shit. When it comes to music. Look, at the end of the day, it's who's respected by people you respect. Like, he can do all the numbers, he can do all these things that don't affect my life. It's never gonna affect my life, and I could care less about the nigga. But
yeah, but
that's true. That's just being
I
real. Like
respect my life.
RIP to other than like after he passed with like the gold plaques and like all of the numbers he did later. But like if we use someone like Mac Miller, who was not as popular to the masses as he was when he was like frat rappy Mac Miller and things of that nature. But then he got extremely respected by everyone in hip hop, even Jay-Z talking about his name, even though niggas know that Jay-Z wasn't the one tweeting, but it's okay. But you just being that respected, you know what I'm saying? You feel validated. You don't know that, to be honest. That nigga really, I feel like that nigga has a burner account. He has his feet up in the Oval Office.
100%.
The Rock always
Him and Beyonce.
shit. Him and Beyonce.
I'm 100% positive he has no phone with a Twitter account, with a Twitter app on it. I'm 1,000% positive.
I promise you do. Just like KD. Like, he just pop in on some random shit.
KD don't even brush his hair. He a different nigga. Like, you feel me? KD got shit going on.
KD don't neither.
I mean, nigga, finals MVP, win 3 rings, and still be tweeting niggas back on a burner account. You sick. It's a sicko.
Bro, I promise you. Nah. I would fight with niggas.
That nigga ain't get hoes when he was young. He got shit going on.
No way. I don't. Oh, do I have a burner? I have like 2 burners, bro. I got like 2 of them.
I know.
I got like 2 of them.
You ain't got one, Stephanie?
I ain't got what?
You ain't got a burner?
Account? No. What? No. I hate niggas that. Why y'all niggas make fences? Y'all ain't famous. That shit make me sick to my stomach. I know niggas who got fences.
Nobody said that about a fence.
I didn't say Finster, bro. I didn't say Finster.
Don't do that.
I just got an account that's not traced to me. That's it. That's
so, niggas got fences.
We got fences. That's crazy.
100 followers on their regular Instagram.
Bitches do that shit and still get naked on both accounts.
On both accounts, that's the craziest thing. It's like, why you got a Finster account?
What's the point? And the other one got an avatar on it.
Bro, you see the green circle on their regular account. You already know what time it is, but they still go to the fucking Finster account to post the same shit.
I just stuck it in the close friend.
Right?
You know what this makes me want to talk about? This is like the very last topic, but I want to get into it immediately.
What's up?
Hold up.
Actually,
I'm gonna save that one because I got another special guest.
Oh, for sure. But I guess just rounding out pop culture, just because there wasn't too much else to get on there. I was gonna say, y'all saw Noah. He said it was a speculated $190 million bag that fucking Joe Rogan got from Spotify.
Yeah, that's cash though. See, they saying he got that like the bag in his pocket, and then like the deal is really like for 500.
190.
Like,
no, 190 straight up.
And like they already made that back though. They already made that back. Spotify already put it. They made that back off the shares going up. Whatever, 100 million, whatever. So I'm assuming that he did. What you said, Mook?
That's got to be the biggest podcast deal.
Oh, easily already.
Ever.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, this is the thing. though. They said Joe Rogan podcast is probably like the biggest mainstream media platform. Period. Like aside from all these Fox, CNN, because you got to understand those news do like what 300,000 a night, 400,000, some shit like that. Like my nigga is doing 2.5 million a clip. Like you feel me? Like ridiculous.
And they got 9,000 episodes.
What?
Yeah. And interviewing everybody.
Not literally, but like he has
for sure.
many, like more than podcast.
Working always. He always got episodes going up with people. Really, I mean, I don't watch his podcast that much, but I got nothing but respect for what they're doing over there. My favorite shit I've been watching lately, which I think needs more credit, and they've been going crazy with some of their features, is the All the Smoke podcast too. Like a lot of people have been starting to drop a lot of episodes and have been going much harder with this quarantine shit. And now that niggas see the kind of bag that a joke, bro, like I'm telling you, like I was talking to my brother about this. Like a lot of people make 40, let's just call it 40 as like on the low end at their regular ass 9-to-5 job, right? This nigga Joe Rogan just got 190, right? 190 from Spotify. If you could figure out a way.
What do you mean 40,000?
No, 40,000, sorry. From their regular ass job. But this nigga just got 190 M&Ms.
Yeah, cash.
If you could find a way to make, there's so much money in this shit, nigga. If you could find a way to just separate yourself from the pack a little bit, you're already doing better than a regular 9-to-5 job. You just have to get there. There's too much money in this shit. Too much money.
Half the shit is being consistent.
for sure. It's just
Yeah,
trying to actually
exactly.
get shit out all the time. But we're already shitting on Joe Rogan low key. Like that nigga.
Talk that shit.
Fuck that shit. Y'all watch Gilly?
What?
Y'all watch Gilly the Kid podcast?
I watched. I used to watch it some.
I love all the smoke that they brought to the Joe Budden podcast because the Joe Budden podcast is getting fucking weak. God damn.
They getting a little watered down. They run out of shit.
I'm talking about watered all the way down. That shit mid. That shit used to be gas, cookies.
They had some fire.
No, I was about to say you are tripping, bro. This nigga this nigga said it's mid now. It's not mid. It's still straight. It's definitely watered down. It's definitely watered down. It's straight though.
What was the last 5 episodes? What was the last hard episode?
I'm gonna just say 291.
I fucked with right. Like we was about to go in there and tell him a number.
Because the shit done got so bad. The shit done got so trashed that I got to go to Spotify and like set topic pick now. Because I just know some shit's gonna be ridiculous.
Nah, I fucked with the JoJo interview on. It was an episode like 2 episodes ago. But I fuck with JoJo. That new album is so crazy. Very sexual. That is nuts to think of JoJo like that.
Who is JoJo?
JoJo, you would remember. I promise you, if you Google JoJo, you would remember like white JoJo that was a teenager making pop ass songs.
JoJo?
Yeah. Now she makes like sexual ass R&B music, nigga.
Shit, she was talking about Get Out right now. The bitch was 12.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
bitch, what you talking about? But yeah, I feel you. I'm with it. But I feel
it hasn't watered down like you think. But they definitely, you could.
It's whack because what caught the audience was
tell me what caught the audience.
Budden's crazy ass, honesty. And now niggas ain't honest no more. If a nigga is honest, a nigga start apologizing in 5 seconds. I'm not here for all that. You know what I'm saying? Say that shit for 40-year-old niggas, but 40-year-old niggas don't want to hear that shit. So I don't know. And I used to like the shit because they was one of the best, but not no more.
Mook, what's up?
Oh, no.
Okay, true. But I mean, the one thing with his, I did start to notice this nigga love backpedaling a lot now though. Like you can
That's all they do.
Apologize a lot of shit. Yeah. That nigga apologized to everybody he talked to, bro. He loves everybody. It's hilarious.
He be hating, not hating, but like he'll say shit just cause like
to get attention. For sure.
But the thing is, his hate don't even come on anymore. The hate used to be real. The hate used to be like, oh, fuck this shit whack. But now it's like, well, somebody has to have an alternative opinion. So, Joe, stop stepping on the dope, nigga. God damn.
That one podcast is fire.
That shit is serving that shit.
Their podcast is still fire though. I still fuck with it.
Get that shit out of here. And I'm glad Gilly the Kid marked them out and they ain't say shit back. So they just shows me more that they're pussy. I want the real Joe Rogan.
They ain't say nothing?
The real Joe Budden podcast to come back.
Bro, I have different views on the Gilly shit, but I mean, it is what it is. With them
their podcast is kind of whack.
Their podcast is so weak. I don't even like listening to their shit. You fuck with the Gilly podcast?
Yeah, I just started watching it though.
Hello. Yeah, they funny. They funny, but I like gems. That's like freaking gems. That's why I go to Joe Rogan because I'm gonna get some real gems. If I wanted niggas to be funny, so I went to Joe Budden, but the niggas ain't funny no more. So I tried to give Gilly a chance and.
I got into
Gilly if you talking about they got gems.
He does try to drop some like real nigga shit most of the time. I just don't know how much I believe a lot of the shit he's saying in regards to like how he acts. Just because you saw the little beef and the fallout they had, right? With the nigga that just left their podcast, like the Gilly podcast.
Yeah.
And so I watched the video on the other dude's side, and then I watched Gilly's, and just like listening to like what niggas got to say, I was like, niggas is moving a little funny right now. I don't know. Like,
wait, you thought?
Huh?
I don't even know shit about it.
It was just money though. You know how niggas get when it comes to money. A lot of the times that normally be what niggas fall out about. It sucks, but that's just the reality of it.
Money and hoes.
Money and hoes.
I don't know. Somebody wanted 15% or something like that.
Somebody wanted what?
15%.
Mm-hmm. I think he just wanted to get paid for every episode he was owed in their back catalog because he claims that he didn't get paid up till then, and he showed receipts of the contract that they were trying to get him to sign, and the contract said that he was going to get paid moving forward, and he wasn't going to get paid for all of the previous episodes, and niggas started tripping. I mean,
did pay for that past episode?
Huh?
But did them get paid for the old episodes?
It was like it was some ridiculous number of episodes that the niggas said, "Nah, we just gonna move forward. We keeping that bread," basically, like in the contract. I was looking at it like, "Damn, niggas is trying to get everything." I guess.
I mean, it sound bad, but it's like another thing is this too. Like niggas who bring, I don't know. It comes down to this: do you believe that the person who brings infrastructure has more value, or do you believe the person who brings the following has more value? It comes down to that.
It depends situationally, because a lot of the times somebody with a lower following, and this is use this chance, I guess, to talk our shit about just like us in general. I feel like if I put me or you just like in the setting that those people have, you know, with the infrastructure top to bottom, like the videoing, the editing, the marketing, blah blah blah, just had everything they had, there's no way it makes it past, I'm just going to be real, 60 days without going to an extent.
Yeah.
And then it just keeps going. But if you bring somebody, and I'm not saying he's whack at all, but I'm just using it as a reverse. If you bring some like an okay infrastructure with a nigga that has a large following, sometimes that nigga be mid. Sometimes the niggas with a large following don't know how to sit in front of a camera and talk to people. Because a lot of people have tried this podcast shit, like, and you've seen it fall off. Like a lot of celebrities have done podcasts for like an episode or two and then be like, nah, I can't do this shit no more, because people don't know how to talk to human beings. Mm-hmm. So I mean, it just depends on the situation.
You think that's why people stop?
And they realize that it sounds easy, and it's not like on paper the hardest thing, but it is taxing sitting and like talking in front of a mic and a camera for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours every single week. Just always figuring out like what you got to say, keeping up that energy every single fucking time.
That shit better than cutting the grass, nigga.
Wait, what?
It's a commitment for real.
Like, they never cut the grass for money. Niggas ain't never painted mailboxes. You feel me? Like, I don't do manual labor, nigga. I used to be a mover, nigga. Fuck this. This shit easy. When I seen Joe Rogan, I'm high, so I'm fucking shit up. When I seen Joe Rogan got half a B for talking shit, I mean, nigga.
You was a mover?
I did that moving shit too. I did the moving shit. I laid concrete in Peachtree City for a summer. That shit was horrible.
Y'all wasn't in the hood. No.
I lived amongst the Mexicans for a very long time. You got to understand, our work ethic is impeccable. So it's the environment that you get placed in. You dig what I'm saying?
These what environment you placed in?
My partner Juan, though. My partner Juan.
Nah, Stefan always talk like he from the hood, though. This nigga grew up in Peachtree City with me.
From the murder capital.
He grew up in Peachtree City with me. I saw this nigga. We was neighbors.
When I came to
be on record, these are the type of niggas that talk about that niggas.
Right?
When I came to
niggas like
Peachtree City, it got scary. I was walking in that motherfucker. I'm trying to tell niggas.
This nigga wore a Tupac shirt and thought he was the king of the city, bro.
I was trying to let
niggas walking by him. Like,
hey, nigga had the bandana on his shirt too. Thought he was hard.
My shirt had a chain on it. The shirt got a chain.
God. I know what shirt you're talking about. I seen that shirt. You had it.
Sure.
These white people ain't know what they was wearing. Hollister. They ain't know what the fuck was going on. But
shit is crazy. Did y'all want to get into the sports shit? I guess.
What'd you say?
I said, did y'all want to get into the sports shit? Because I don't know if y'all ready for the sports.
Man,
I saw there was some
disrespectful shit. Oh, hold on. Braxton is begging me. You think 4 people is too many?
No, you could have him in there. It's just you're gonna be the one that's chopping this, so you have to decide when you look at this. I'm gonna send you the file.
How's everybody gonna decide who's gonna talk though?
That's the only thing.
Just shut the fuck up. I mean, we're doing a pretty good job right now. You know, this nigga loud though.
No,
let's go for it.
I mean, let's go for it. Let's run it. This is the test Zoom episode, I guess.
Does my sound okay? Is my sound okay?
Yeah, your sound's good. I just did
cool.
Exactly what Bree was talking about just happened, by the way.
Oh, it did?
It gave me the notification where it was like, we just gave you a gift this time for over 40 minutes. So it's only going to be like that for one episode until we figure it out.
All right, bet. So let's take advantage of this episode. Hey, don't call Braxton yet. Don't call Braxton.
All right, for sure.
Your account, it'll give you an unlimited episode. So if everyone does not,
we'll talk about. How about we'll do it like this? We'll talk about like the sports and the music, and then we'll like deuces to Mook just to keep it easy, and then we'll call Braxton in and just keep it the 3 for the last section of shit. But I wanted Mook to more be here for like takes on music and sports.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's exactly.
Kind of cut it like that because Braxton's just gonna talk his shit, so we can have him on the random topics.
That makes sense
for sure. But yeah, you said there was some disrespect this week, Mook, from who? I don't know.
You said what?
You said there was some sport disrespect this week from who?
I heard there was some sports updates, like how they gonna start the season back.
Yeah, because states like Florida said sports is an essential business, so they're gonna start running at the Disney complex, and I think they were doing 16 teams. They're gonna do 5 warm-up games, and then they're gonna go straight into the playoffs.
They're gonna do 16 teams. What about the rest of the teams?
Fuck them niggas. There was no chance.
I guess they're just saying fuck it, even though that makes me sad.
Top 16. That's it, and that's it.
I think so, because the Pelicans, my team, we was about to make that 8 seed run. It's okay.
That was definitely not happening.
You don't think so?
The Suns is right there too. Are we talking about it?
The Suns is trash.
The Suns are dumb trash. Don't ever speak the Suns.
The Suns is trash.
They need to cut this shit down to 5. I'm just trying to see real talk. I'm just trying to see goddamn.
Why are we even doing this over? Just go to the next season.
Right. But Bron, year 17, he's definitely got the most pull in the NBA. He's begging for the chance at his championship. Be real. That's out of it.
It's over with.
He's begging for the chance of this.
Who's coming out the East? It
don't matter.
Yeah, it don't really.
The Western Conference Finals is the finals, if we're being real.
If they do like shortened series, then I'll probably say Giannis.
Yeah, because he'll be able to. Or really,
you need 7 games to stop that shit that he do. Like,
or Embiid usually is the one that gets tired too, though. He in a shortened series, he's going to be straight as well. So really, it could be the Sixers because he's the one that needs to be rested and like load manage and all that shit.
So, is basketball season supposed to coincide with football season?
It's going to end about.
We don't watch that cool sport.
Yeah, we don't watch football though. My man Kaepernick kneeled, so we didn't have to watch this shit.
Let's get right.
Nobody wants to talk about how bad Colin Kaepernick was in the last 2 years, but I want to talk about the stupid shit you were saying about Michael Jordan.
No. Let's start off.
I don't give a fuck about nothing.
Let's say something real right now. Do you really think that Bulls team was beating the Golden State Warriors team? Were y'all being real?
Yes.
Yeah. Not with Durant.
No, I'm talking about the Durant team.
I think the Durant team does not beat the '96 team. Not at all.
Are you serious?
Not at all.
How's that even possible?
Because what's Draymond gonna do with Dennis Rodman? What's he gonna do? What's Harper? Who's guarding Michael Jordan?
Niggas in the '90s have never seen a player like Kevin Durant. That nigga going to average 50 in the series. What are they gonna do?
You overhyping the newer guys, I think.
A guy that is 7 foot that dribbles like a point guard and can shoot from anywhere. I've never seen it before. I don't know.
Where's their coach gonna be?
So you think it's gonna be a sweep?
I don't really think it's gonna be a sweep. I think it'll go to 5 though. I think it'll go to 5. I'll give them.
What about
respectfully?
Hold on. So if they're gonna sweep,
they're gonna beat the game by itself.
Yeah, but they weren't. They were just relaxing that series. I'm talking about if they were
took the game dolo.
They were
You're gonna tell me Michael Jordan can't win 3?
They were relaxing that game though. They were relaxing.
4? Y'all are crazy.
Michael Jordan was serious.
Bro.
Michael Jordan.
All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. This nigga won. First things first, Kobe's the best player of all time. Second, if we talk about how niggas like to overrate people, let's be real. Michael Jordan is low-key DeMar DeRozan with a baldy, but everybody want to act like he's the greatest player of all time. He's the most influential player, and he's paved the way for a lot of these 5 niggas. Of course.
All right, I see what we're doing here.
You're talking so.
All right.
Logic is.
Let me take a shot since that's what we're doing here. All right. Michael Jordan's who?
DeMar DeRozan with a baldy.
That's disgusting. Are you just looking at stats? Is that what it is?
No, I'm just being
I need
real.
y'all to ask y'all parents what Michael Jordan was doing to people.
What's the most important thing about the game?
What's the most important thing about the game?
Winning.
Yeah.
Winning.
So we're gonna say, so is Bill Russell the greatest of all time?
See, I hate that argument.
I hate that argument. Then debunk it.
What? Nobody's ever seen Bill Russell play. If I saw Bill Russell play, I would speak. Like, what do you mean? Have you seen 5 Bill Russell clips in a row?
Yes, nigga.
Oh my God.
I haven't. I've never seen a Bill Russell clip.
Thank you. So why are we talking about Bill Russell?
Wilt Chamberlain said he was going to he would sweep the '96 Bulls.
I don't know, but have an educated conversation.
Wilt Chamberlain said he would sweep.
He dominated his era.
So look, I have by all means, you can put Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain in your top 5 for sure.
And that's impossible.
Sure.
They're too old. It's okay.
Why not?
They're too old. The game's progressed too much.
You're tripping.
Wilt Chamberlain's ankles aren't built to understand the things that Steph Curry and Kyrie Irving do.
Could you average 52 and 30 against middle schoolers?
Could I average what?
52 and 30 against middle schoolers.
Yes, nigga.
Chuka, you could have averaged 52 and 30 against our middle school team, our 8th grade team.
What, nigga? I'm a grown, bro. I'm 26 years old. Be the best these niggas. What the fuck wrong with you? I would average 60. The fuck wrong? The middle school, bro. You're so disrespectful.
You tripping?
You're so disrespectful.
Might be able to drop 15, maybe. You think you drop 50 and you get 30 boards? You're little. No.
Bro, I'm dropping 50 and I'm getting 30 boards. What? I'm at least getting 30 boards off these
niggas. Can I tell you something about Michael Jeffrey Jordan, though? This nigga said, I could have ended it in 4, but I ended it in 6 for my pops. Do you know how crazy that is? You know how crazy that is?
Yeah, of course. Niggas love talking after the series is done.
Oh, my God.
I didn't believe that shit either.
I didn't believe it at all. What? So you really
trying to make that whole?
I believe that shit.
To make yourself
this nigga looked in the camera and boldface lied to us and said he ate a bad pizza the night of the flu game.
Maybe so what happened? He got sick? He was definitely sick.
Bro, this nigga was fucking hoes. This nigga was off the Henny crazy. This nigga was so hungover. He had no idea what to do on that basketball court. He still went out and balled. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, that nigga can be real with us.
LeBron can never.
He was hungover. Everybody know Jordan was hungover in that game.
For sure. But you saw these niggas, bro, it was like one of those commercials with the adopting the pet sad ass commercials with a nigga looking in the camera just like, and 4 people came to the door and gave us that pizza. You know what I'm saying? Just acting like it was the most devastating shit.
I respect the niggas that said, I don't want to be in the documentary because I'm not going to be a part of y'all just gassing this nigga the whole time. Like he was fired, but damn, like, do I
gas
know
how you gas Michael Jackson? Can you gas Michael Jackson?
Bro, but
you cannot.
Stephon, you have to think about legends from their era, though. And don't get me wrong, I understand paying respect, but that competitiveness sometimes never leaves you, especially if that nigga came and shat on you, because y'all said he shat on everybody. I'm not about to come on camera for 10 hours and talk about this nigga being the greatest thing that's ever happened.
You should, because you got shat on.
Now, let me ask y'all a real question.
You think Prince ever talking in a positive way about Michael Jackson on camera?
No,
R.I.P. to a legend.
About Michael Jackson. He should never speak about Michael. No, but real shit. So another question before we got. But look, so since you because we're gonna get back to how great Michael Jordan is, but I just have another realistic question since you think this Warriors team is amazing.
Yeah.
So what are they doing with that Lakers team?
With the Lakers team, the 0-1 Lakers.
Yeah. What are they doing with them?
The 0-1 Lakers.
Say some drunk shit.
Are winning in 6.
Oh, there we go.
The 0-1 Lakers are winning in 6. But I think the 0-1 Lakers are beating the Bulls too. I think it's just different matchups. Like, the only reason I think genuinely that the
Magic team barely beat Mike, and that's damn near the same team. And they beat they beat Mike off baseball. And that's the same exact team. So what are you saying to me? What are you saying
Kobe,
to me?
Kobe's different.
Kobe, though. Penny Hardaway before the injury. What?
That nigga Penny need a Kobe barber, bro.
Stop that.
I'll take Kobe though. I'll take Kobe
all day. I'm always taking Kobe. So I know I'm biased. Stephon, unlike you, I like to express my bias. I'm never choosing
Kobe from the 3P over Penny. Hell yeah. What are you talking about, Stephon?
No. That's not what I said. I said if Penny don't get hurt. If Penny don't get hurt, you don't know what he's doing.
No, if Penny don't get hurt, I'm still choosing Kobe. I don't know what he's doing. I promise Kobe did it better. Kobe did it better. That's the crazy thing. Penny was fire. I want to give all respect to Penny Hardaway, but it's just we saw what Kobe Bryant did.
You saw what he did throughout the course of his career.
I could theory craft about a bunch of other niggas, but we've seen a lot of careers that started off the most fire, started off looking crazy, that didn't end up like a Kobe Bryant career.
Without injury, that fizzled out? Who?
Everybody gets injured at some point in their career.
Oh, God.
I'm just saying.
Not career ending like Penny Hardaway.
But what's the question?
What was your question, Mook?
Oh, I forgot my shit. Oh, why do you think the Michael Jordan documentary came out now?
Because niggas at home? I don't know.
No, because it was in development to come out like right around this time.
It was going to come out in a month from now. They just did it early because of the Corona shit.
I think it was because of the Corona shit, honestly. And you could capitalize on the most viewers at home and everybody's in the house.
No, that's timing. I think Mook's asking, why do you think it came out?
I mean, you know what I'm aiming at.
Better light? So people didn't remember him as a jackass?
No, because niggas are starting to put LeBron over him.
No, that's naturally going to happen because
after
time.
he came back from 3-1.
First of all, anybody, I don't think like that's ridiculous to put. Wouldn't put LeBron over Kobe, so why am I put him over Mike?
This generation don't remember Jordan. Well, didn't.
That's a time thing.
It was so easy to just put LeBron over Jordan because you never seen him, but now you've seen him a lot. So now nobody thinks that. That's why I think it dropped.
In 20 years, they're going to be trying to put somebody over LeBron. I don't think LeBron's going to drop a documentary at that exact time. I think it just so happened that.
Goodness. What? Yeah, LeBron's already getting ready for the documentary. He's waiting for niggas to free him.
Right. He should have dropped it tomorrow.
It's not going to be greater.
What are you talking about, Stephon? Jordan plans everything, nigga.
You know that nigga is so meticulous, bro. He's so meticulous.
He's playing this shit. He said, "I'm nigga gonna pass me, and I'm gonna wait to that perfect moment."
He said he get one more ring. Niggas is really gonna start talking about him. Let me remind them niggas who I am.
Who are you gonna remind me about LeBron? All you're gonna remind me is this,
bro. We're 26 years old. We're gonna remember everything. He's gonna be talking to the niggas that are putting
right, nigga. The fuck?
Like,
what? I'm not talking to us, nigga.
I hope the documentary highlights this. I hope it highlights that my nigga has to join all the best teams to win something. I hope it highlights that my nigga left his team high and dry with 5 left on the motherfucking clock and was dapping niggas up. Calls to motherfucking Genie Bus and Magic before the game.
I can't wait for the editing magic in that moment too, because it's just gonna be LeBron looking down like, I love him, nigga, bro, but what else did you want me to do? What else? And they're gonna put the saddest music in the background. Oh, his documentary about to shit on Jordans. No offense.
It might. LeBron's gonna be way richer, and he opened a school, so it's probably gonna be way better. But I mean, and he has a shop. And he's done way more shit. He's like the good Michael Jordan.
Unless he got shit in the background though, his life way more boring than Jordan's though. If we're keeping it in a stack when it comes
to Michael Jordan's eyes.
Jordan said these niggas was the cocaine cowboys. What?
Gambling, doing coke. This nigga was shooting free throws with his eyes closed and gambling on the shot mid-game.
What?
This nigga was different.
No, for sure. I know I'm being disrespectful though. He's definitely not DeMar DeRozan with a body, but he's third on the all-time list. It's okay.
Shout out to DeMar DeRozan.
1 and 2. Don't say LeBron.
It's Kobe, LeBron, Jordan for sure.
That's gross.
It's true. It's okay.
How you?
Because the one with the Kobe Jordan thing, that's the easiest one for me. And once again, I'm biased, but it's like, y'all can't tell me that the prototype came out and then someone followed the exact blueprint, updated the features, and it's worse somehow. So Kobe has to default be better than Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan talks about the fact that this nigga was a clone of him. And Kobe was more athletic.
Yeah, but he still didn't accomplish what Michael Jordan accomplished.
Okay, it was a different NBA, but I'm just talking about players-wise. That's the only thing that's the difference there.
Different NBA. It was Hall of Famers then. It was Hall of Famers in Kobe's era. It's Hall of Famers now.
There's Hall of Famers in every era. I promise.
Yeah, so, I mean, like, I'm just saying the competition level has not diminished or, like, increased. Athleticism has increased, but also physicality has diminished. So it's like it evens out.
The competition level has definitely increased.
I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I think
it has to have.
100%.
Just because the technicality is so different. You see, like
average
used
NBA
to see
player
huge,
better.
Way better. The average.
I don't know. It depends on what you're classifying. Are they more fluid? Are they more athletic? Sure, but
Jordan,
the nigga at the end of the bench is way better than the nigga at the end of the bench back in the 90s.
For sure.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
The nigga at the end of the bench in the 90s.
Evolution. That's all that is.
That's all it is. You can't get mad at that. That's just reality.
I mean, the end of the bench of the Hornets, I don't know.
Bro, you're talking about the worst team in the NBA. What's wrong with you?
I'm just saying, like, accountability their own version.
This nigga said I would have scored 15 points versus middle schoolers, bro. You are the
most
person ever.
What? Bro. You said you scored 60, you psycho.
Hey, Chuka.
Yeah, what's up?
If you starting on the Hornets, how many points would you score?
I'm gonna be real. In a quarter or in a game. Like average.
Y'all playing the Nets without Kyrie.
Like 60 minutes.
If I'm playing the Nets without Kyrie, that might be my season high 20.
If the game was 2 hours long, you couldn't score twice.
Bro, that's so disrespectful. He said the game was 2 hours long. I couldn't score twice. I'm starting. I get starting minutes.
You playing 35 minutes.
What, bro? I might score 25 low key. I might start popping off on
Who are you
niggas.
scoring on?
Oh,
Bro, you never seen the release on that 3.
Oh my god, that shit gonna get so much air. That shit gonna get so much air, nigga. It's gonna be snowboarding.
That bitch goes drop.
Yo, shit gonna be snowboarding, nigga. Doing
Y'all
tricks.
niggas are so disrespectful. It's cool. It's okay.
No, in 2 hours. I mean, it's really hard, bro. I don't think I could.
No, I understand it's hard. Trust me. But I mean, these niggas never seen post moves like mine on a player built like me.
What are you, 6 feet?
6'3". Stop it.
6'3".
220? What? 220? Come on now.
Back to, you might be able to.
So you like a dumb, slow Steph Curry with not.
But the thing is though, Steph Curry is like 6'1". They're inflating. Like AI is not 6 foot. That nigga said he was 6 foot.
No, AI might be 5'11" for real.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure.
It's okay. There's a little bit of inflation in the NBA right now when it comes to heights with the shorter players because they don't. It's their stock sometimes. When you got to sell yourself. So that being said, I'm about to bully that nigga. Yeah, Steph might give me a couple. He might give me a little bit of dribble moves. That's cool, whatever. But that nigga Steph want to see me in the post? Over with. I'm scoring. Any guard in the NBA couldn't guard me in the post.
In the guard? Oh, they couldn't guard you. First of all, let me tell you.
In the post,
you wouldn't score 1 point.
Bro,
what's your go-to?
I don't think you could drop 5 in a G League game. Like,
bro, what?
What's your go-to move though?
My go-to, I got a little mid-range fader.
Chuka, not
like
even
how
12.
you get to it, like how you set it up.
How do I set it up? All right, look, I'm looking this nigga dead in his soul because I already know what's about to happen.
Why are you looking him in the soul though?
Because I know I'm about to take that shit once I make that shot. He thought he was gonna. He thought he was gonna guard me. So,
What's going on, man?
So I'm looking at that nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm right now because they know my dominant hand is my right hand. I might give him a little cross, a little hezzy. You know, might just go ahead and pull it from there because that range crazy.
This shit sounds real on 2K, nigga. What is wrong with you?
Sound like you gotta play, Stephanie.
No, fuck that, because you know it's grown men out here who think they can do that. Like, oh, I'm gonna grind this summer and I'm gonna work dumb hard. I'm gonna get back in shape, bro. I was great in high school, bro. Like, real talk, bro. I'm telling you. The Hawks really need me.
Hold on, so my roommate and my brother have this argument all the time with me because they think I'm the most cocky person ever when it comes to sports. Mm-hmm. They think that because I think there's no way in this life if I played a make it take it game to 11 or 21 points that Isaiah Thomas or Jeremy Lin could beat me in a game. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Too good for real.
I'm being dead serious. I'm being dead serious.
Have you seen what these niggas have done in real games? Hold on, have you seen what they've done in real NBA games?
Bro, I said 1-on-1, bro. It's different than a 5-on-5.
What do you mean?
It's spread.
You think you're just gonna bully Isaiah Thomas because he little?
Bro, I'm gonna bully the shit out that nigga. What's wrong with you? Put that nigga in a lunchbox and send him to school. What the fuck wrong with you, nigga?
Nigga, the top 5 MVP candidate.
Bro, I'm talking about
a legend right here. Bro.
I'm talking about post injury, of course. I know I'm being cheap. It's okay. What the fuck?
Who's the worst player in the NBA?
He said bully ball. Yeah, good one. Bro, this nigga an asshole.
Who's the worst? Who's the worst player in the NBA?
Who's the worst player in the NBA?
I'm trying to think who like.
Who's the? Oh, there's this one nigga that's only good at defense, but he be airballing free throws, and everybody like kills this nigga.
The worst?
I don't know who's the worst, bro. I'm not going against the worst. I don't look for the worst, nigga. I look for competition.
I mean, even Chloe Brown gonna give you 50, Chuka. Like,
no nigga on this planet is giving me 50. By the way, who? Bro, stop. No nigga on the planet is giving me 50. No nigga on the planet is giving me 50 points.
You sleep on how competitive that shit is in a real game too. I'm telling you, like, even like looking at that 8th grade team, I don't think you can get 15, bro. I'm not even trying you. I couldn't get
bro. I weigh double these niggas right now. You don't think I can get 15 points? They are 14-year-olds, bro. You said some 8th graders.
13. You still every day. Thank you. Running plays on your dumb ass. No.
In shape. Got the win for it.
What about high school? You think you could do anything against them Macintosh niggas in high school?
Bro, killing them niggas right now. Are you serious?
That's a better question. Could you walk into a high school gym and like score.
I could walk on any high school team right now. Any high school team in the United States. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start too.
You could maybe walk on.
You don't start.
I'll start on any high school team in the United States right now. Oak Hill, it don't matter who you're talking about.
Buford?
Nah, South Gwinnett.
South Gwinnett.
Nah, South Gwinnett.
Killing them niggas.
Westlake.
Westlake, fuck them niggas, bro. What's a Westlake?
You wouldn't start at your alma mater, Tribute. I'm gonna tell you.
I would. It's okay. It's okay.
There's no way, bro. There's no way.
Let's get to music because niggas want to be haters, bro. Nah, you really wrote D Wade's red hair. That's how I knew you was ready to hate today.
Oh.
Bro, what's wrong with D Wade's hair, bro?
I just want to know if niggas wanted to talk.
D Wade?
Yeah.
What's wrong with it?
Did you see the red hair?
I thought it was blonde.
Oh, you didn't see the whole video.
And they did it blonde, then red. You know what I'm saying? Him and his, yeah.
Oh, I mean,
yeah, do what you do.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to know.
That nigga retired. He's supposed to do
free.
it. Exactly.
Just being free.
I was gonna dye my hair blonde. Was you gonna judge me?
Yeah.
I woke up and just cut my hair today, completely bald. I didn't have to.
I'm judging both of you, but it's okay.
Damn.
Wow.
I guess music. We have you think niggas is time's up now? We got to get to that, and then this nigga want to talk about in-depth top fives. First things first, I want to give a big shout out to the best artist in the game right now for making Jay-Z's top 20 songs of the summer. I mean, top 20 songs of the year 3 times, Lil Baby. But other than that,
that was dope.
That was crazy to me, like really crazy. I wondered if Hov actually wrote that list, but 2, if Hov is sitting there going crazy to some Lil Baby, which he might be, a lot of OGs fuck with Lil Baby. That's dope to me. That's really dope.
Mm-hmm.
He's of course he is, because Lil Baby be talking real shit.
Really,
Lil Baby.
You know what I did? What was interesting though? I didn't see Young Thug on there. I don't think.
Thugger wasn't on there. He might have been off a feature, but he wasn't on there as like a straight up entry.
I was looking.
Yo, that Jay Electronica tape was horrible.
Horrible? It wasn't horrible. It was not horrible. You're gassing.
That shit ain't for me. Let me tell you.
You don't, Stefan. I don't think you know music for real. Like,
that shit almost made me crash. I was like,
talk that talk.
Yeah, let's talk.
Sleepy as fuck.
Let's talk some shit. This nigga Stefan, he's the only self-proclaimed, hip hop historian I've ever met in my life.
That's a fact.
LeBron said he was a historian. What's wrong with y'all?
So you put yourself in the category as LeBron.
LeBron did 2 Chainz album. You did.
Yeah, LeBron A&R the whole 2 Chainz album, bro. What'd you do?
And that album was trash. What the fuck? That album was trash as fuck. Come on. Nigga said, put the deluxe on.
This nigga said, let's make the deluxe. Have you thought about making the deluxe album, nigga?
You never picked the track list, nigga.
That shit was horrible. You know that shit was
whack.
Let's talk that shit. Name 2 songs on it.
Nah, this
nigga can't name 2 songs off it.
Yeah.
Rapper for the NBA, that nigga for sure was rapping, and he needed to stop after that bullshit. 2 Chainz really need to step it up. Where's 2 Chainz at?
2 Chainz always good. He's always straight.
Yeah, but he ain't giving us no heat in a second. He ain't really, man, bouncing on shit. You know what I'm saying? I know he out here making boss moves, but
living life and shit.
Yeah, that nigga a media personality, bro. Let him be happy. He's in the retired section of hip hop to me. Because he's chilling. He's making way more of a bag on YouTube and just like Vice and just all these other networks. Just
he wanted rappers that can pop out when they want to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know,
yeah, he need to pop out. Let's talk about these niggas who need to pop out before they get popped.
Hov need to come through. We need some new
Jay-Z
music
through one time.
sure.
The Jay Lex shit was fire. Well, he was fire on it.
I don't want to hear no Jay-Z album.
But I need Jay.
You don't want to hear Jay-Z
album?
album?
You want to hear Drake, but you don't want to hear Jay-Z.
Bro, you are a hater. You are
the greatest influence.
444 was cool. Just wait another 5 years. Jay-Z needs to chill. He's not an active rapper.
This nigga put Jadakiss in his top 5, but don't want to hear a Jay-Z album right now. And Kiss has dropped.
I respect that. If you put Kiss in your top 5,
Kiss dropped 2 really good projects this year so far. So it's okay. Really? You don't listen to any of his new music? Only the old.
It's cool. It don't give me the feeling. It's cool. It's like niggas is exercising. It's like watching Mike Tyson fucking spar with his trainer. But you know, I'm never gonna see knockouts again. So sometimes they happen. You get flashes.
Nah. See, you say that about old niggas sometimes, but I mean, then how come Jim Jones gave us the best work of his career last year?
He never heard this, Chuka.
I heard that Jim Jones, but
you haven't. And here's a historian though.
He's not a historian.
I did. I listened to the whole album.
LeBron heard that.
LeBron definitely heard that. LeBron had Capo going crazy in the whip, head bobbing and everything.
LeBron
got everything going crazy in the whip. What the fuck are you talking about? That nigga listening to Bad Baby. But listen what I'm saying.
I feel like you make anything how LeBron can show up in the studio.
Jim Jones is cool, but I'm not one of them niggas who just praise every nigga from New York. Like, oh, even the old heads in New York. Like, Cameron was dropping new shit. That shit was horrible.
No, I'm talking about like real good music though. That Jim Jones project was one of the.
No,
bro, that Jones project was a top 5 project last year.
Huh?
That Jim Jones project was a top 5 project last year. That's serious.
Well, fuck it wasn't. What?
That shit was crazy. That shit
y'all
was.
Y'all gonna be disrespecting Cameron? I can't be here.
I can't disrespect Cameron. I can't personally. That's why I didn't have to say anything.
I'm saying that new shit is just like,
You're one of them niggas that think rappers need to just go away and retire.
I do think that certain niggas need to retire.
I think if you have talent, you can keep going forever.
Ooh.
Yeah, but pop out. I would like to hear niggas pop out on features and like boost new niggas. Like, I would not so much rather hear a whole project of old shit in 2020, personally. But that's just my opinion, one of many. So
I just don't understand how you have an opinion like that, but you shit on all the new niggas. So what do you listen to?
I don't shit on all the new niggas. I shit on niggas that's horrible. I fuck with Lil Baby. You know I like that new Gunna. Future Tape was a little overrated to me, but you know he got the Future high.
It's just the white people got the Future.
I like. It's a lot of new niggas out here. I like originality. Like I like that J.I. nigga from New York. Hey Boogie. I really sat down and listened to his last album again, like all the way through and through for like the 3rd time, and that shit was amazing. Like I fuck with new niggas. You said that Lil TJ was better than Hey Boogie, and I really just want to reach through and just choke you. That was the craziest shit I ever heard.
Lil TJ, I can't go to bat for him this podcast just because he's been real lame this past year, so it's okay.
I mean, he been lame, but
it's okay.
Did you listen to that A Boogie tape?
I did listen to that A Boogie tape, and Lil TJ's project last year was way better. It's okay. It's okay.
Damn.
It's okay.
And nigga said Jim Jones had a top 5 project. And you talk about my taste. It's just ridiculous shit that you be saying.
Bro, you didn't listen to the Jim Jones project.
Yes, I did, bro. It was okay. But it was like fucking Jim Jones rapping. That
shit was outstanding.
You know, but I'm not really.
You just don't know the feel.
You just gotta restore the feeling for sure. You're talking about having. You're talking about what? Oh my god, that album instantly. I felt like I had a 3X tall tee on.
Ew.
Instantly felt like I was back there.
Ew. I feel like I had Ed Hardy on. That's what I feel like. That New York. Mook know what I'm talking about. I didn't want to hear that.
You had the jeans?
Yeah.
Nah, Stefan used to go crazy for some Ed Hardy though. This nigga really used to go back for Ed Hardy.
Rhinestone hat. Yeah, nigga, I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that person.
Rhinestone hat.
Nigga had the rhinestone hat going sideways as an accent to the MCM bag. He had that shit on 5 years ago too. He acted like it was long ago.
Oh my nigga, I was killing with that MCM bag.
That was fire. I ain't gonna lie.
No, that shit was hard. I'm being a hater. Until you started seeing every other nigga in Atlanta with the MCM bag, then I was like, all right, we gotta stop this.
You first,
yeah, I was one of the first though. Fuck them other niggas. You feel me?
I guess like just what other new shit have y'all been listening to like a lot lately? Have you heard that new Key Glock or the new Young M.A. shit too? Or
no. Key Glock or Young M.A. No. What's Young M.A. talking about?
Young M.A. is just talking her regular Young M.A. shit. She seems like she got broken up with though, because she's talking about kind of fuck these bitches. I'm still gonna get money, but I mean, Young M.A. gets more. Young M.A. gets more hoes than a lot of niggas in the industry. So I mean, I'm still happy to hear her talk her shit on that. To be honest,
if Young M.A. get more hoes than you and you in the industry, you just don't get no hoes.
Okay. What?
Bro, half of the hoes at let me stop. It's okay. It's okay. If you want to go on to that one though, I would listen to 2020 Vision or Trap or Cap. But we won't talk about Key Glock because neither of y'all already listened to that shit. Have y'all heard? Oh, we already talked about JoJo. Melly dropped a single. There was the tape.
It's hard. Why he was
the Polo G tape was straight. I fucked with it, but
I heard good things. That ain't my way, but I'm gonna listen.
Melly went crazy. I think she finally is dropping fire.
Oh, you talking about the chick Melly?
Yeah, the chick Melly. The chick Melly. No, not YNW.
So. Yeah.
Damn, I thought you were talking about too.
No. The chick. I like her music more than the niggas though, low key. But I wasn't.
Me too.
I wasn't a huge YNW fan myself, but I understand why everyone loved that music. It sounded good. Don't get me wrong. It just wasn't for me. So I'm never in particular talking about that nigga.
I don't know if it sounded good, but you know.
It did. You can tell when shit sounds straight. You can understand why people like certain stuff. You don't have to like it though.
I don't be understanding why a lot of niggas like the shit that they like.
Really?
I think it's a lot of it's like a popularity contest. Like when somebody says something is cool, most people just gravitate to what the cool person says is cool.
I mean, for sure. But you already know a lot of stuff, not even just music, just stuff in general, is hive mentality.
Yeah, and most music and rap, especially right now, that's like one of the biggest deciding factors of what's going to be like popular at the moment. That's why it's really hard for me to determine what sounds good, because I'm never going to say something sounds good, even if I hear 200 people say some shit sounds good.
Well, yeah, you got to. Yeah, that's just called having your own opinion, though.
Yeah.
Just listen to the shit and have your own opinion. It doesn't matter. I'm telling you, I don't claim it though. It's whatever. This nigga Stefan got a nameplate on his desk that says hip hop historian.
Shit's in my bio, I don't want niggas to know.
I need to throw that shit away. This nigga is not LeBron.
That shit hilarious.
I would never put no tape like that together. You damn right. I would have never did that shit like
that. I want to hear the tape Stefan A&Rs though, for real.
It would have no.
I would have gave you another. What's that shit?
You wouldn't. Please don't. No. Please don't tell us you were gonna give us another True Religion, because you wasn't.
No, I was give you a hibachi for lunch, a little vibe, a little day party vibe. You know what I mean? I would have gave you some shit. But that
I can tell you stuff on playlist.
Oh, what's stuff on playlist?
Marvin's Room. Tuscan Leather.
That's not even Tuscan Leather.
That's his hip hop.
I was having this argument with
for sure.
That's how I'm gonna switch it up. Controller after that. I fuck with you on that one. I'm right there with you. That's my shit. That's my shit. And then what's next? I mean, he gonna try to flip it with something that we all know that's hip hop. I mean, probably some Nelly hot in here,
He'll be like, throwback, y'all.
Fucking
word, yeah,
That's
disgusting. Then probably in the club, 50 Cent, close it out.
I would play in the club.
So other than internet issues, who do you think won that battle? Ludacris or Nelly?
Ludacris smashed it.
Internet won.
Ludacris killed it.
Nah, Luda definitely won. Regardless, I think. Even though I think niggas still need to put respect on Nelly's name, though.
Yeah, but I had too much respect on it. I had way too much respect on it. In comparison to Ludacris.
No, you can't have too much respect on that catalog, though.
Ludacris' catalog was clearly better. Clearly. He had hits to spare. So did Nelly, but Ludacris
I think I'm just biased because of Country Grammar, like just the whole project.
Nelly's hits were bigger to me.
Way bigger.
Like with more, but Ludacris had more shit. Like
I don't know if Nelly's hits were that much bigger.
Nelly's hits were definitely bigger, bro. You know they were bigger. You were alive. You were all alive at that time. Like they were definitely all bigger. His biggest, like if they both chose their biggest hits, and no, I'm not saying like a versus battle, but just we're talking about his biggest hits versus his biggest hits.
I mean, that's different. Nelly did some things that a lot of people haven't done, but still, I don't know. If you could just say single for single, that Nelly's singles is just shitting on.
No, we just said like bigger. It doesn't mean necessarily better music.
If it was 5 songs, Nelly might have won.
Nelly might have swept. Nelly might have won. Nelly might have swept in 5. If we're being
we could have got him 3 out of 5.
I'm talking about woulda, coulda, shoulda. We saw the battle.
Yeah, and we saw this nigga this nigga was hot spotting from his T-Mobile phone.
You knew it. You knew what song was coming. Like Ludacris had too much.
So I know that definitely got an effect on
a $5 Bluetooth speaker. Like, nigga, what are you doing, my nigga?
This nigga Ludacris came prepared, which you're supposed to. Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying like it was just I think everyone was more skewed by the very big gap in preparation. Very big gap in preparation.
That Instagram
audio. I think they both. Niggas was saying Nelly was doing sound checks and shit all day, but
it just didn't.
That's just tricky, bro.
It is tricky. It is tricky, especially with the audio being chopped with 2 people. But
what other? I ain't watched that 112 shit because I don't give a fuck about that shit.
No, I don't give a fuck about that shit.
I want to see another good battle. Niggas is saying like DMX, Eminem, that shit be whack. I don't want to see that.
See, I was thinking about that. I don't want to see that at all. But then I really thought, do you want to see that? That could be entertaining.
No, I want to see Eminem battle because he's not even going to play his hard shit. He's going to play like Not Afraid of bullshit. Or some
if Not Afraid ever came on in a versus battle with the shit this nigga having the tug, I would block him. He doesn't even know me. It don't even matter that I would block him. I just
he wouldn't play Not Afraid. He would play like Slaughterhouse shit. Like, ugh. Nigga, play the hits. Play Real Slim Shady, bitch.
No,
he's like,
Honestly, there's only one song I'd be looking for, and if he played it, I would just say he won.
What?
Which one?
I only want to hear "I'll Hurt You" just because I know he's not gonna play that song. That
I'll
song's so
Hurt You.
crazy. So it's not even a humongous song, to be honest. It was Scott
I'm
Storch.
deep on my Eminem shit, but
It was M Busta Rhymes on a Scott Storch beat, early 2000s.
I know I'll kill you.
No, it's called "I'll Hurt You."
You got some crazy music, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh, look,
have y'all heard Kim?
Listen to it after it, huh? Of course.
Oh my heard what?
Yeah, you know.
Kim. I mean, really, Eminem. Of course, there's jokes that come with this next statement for a while, but I won't even say the whole statement. I was deep in my Eminem bag for a long part of my life. I'll just say that.
He was my favorite rapper.
No, for a long part of my life until he's the first rapper in my legends list that just started aging just the worst you've ever seen at a point. It's just like this nigga was just like the ultimate and then just started doing this and just kept diving the whole time.
This nigga aged like Tracy Grady. Like, I don't understand, Luke.
Just crazy.
Y'all tripping. Y'all niggas don't know who Ja Rule is? You talking about Eminem.
I mean, Ja Rule got killed off, though.
Yeah, like what?
Eminem didn't fall off. I think he had like 2 bad albums and then came back up a little bit. Like,
he didn't fall off.
Bro, no.
He had 2 bad albums, but I don't think it was a rapid decline. Like, he's like he went down, he came back up, and
no. Like that his last
albums were not bad at all.
His last album was straight at best, but he just does too much of the shit where it seems like he's trying to prove to niggas that he can still rap when every nigga on the planet knows he can rap.
I'm trying to prove
It was straight, but it's just like I personally don't like the super condensed, try to fit 100 words into a fucking sentence Eminem. Like most of the shit he was doing beforehand that was hard to me is he was still rapping relatively fast. He was still spitting, but it sounded cooler. He had a much better cadence with it. Now it's just like, I want to word you guys to that to show
he was doing drugs and mushrooms then. He's sober now. That shit whack.
He need that nigga no more. Pipe up. He hit that whip it.
Back,
oh no! Fuck before we get even past all that, bruh. Niggas is really on whippets at.
I got one. Hold on.
In 2020.
What's wrong with whippets?
Bro, first things first, I'm not gonna sit here and cap to you guys like I was not on that shit too, like we all were at a point. I get that. I tried it. It was funny. It was funny for a second. It was cool. But bro, you are the top of the hip hop game right now, and I understand that drugs is benevolent.
When is a better time to do whippets?
Drugs is benevolent, bro. There's so many. No, that's what I'm saying. Out of the list of the things that I've done in my life, whippets is like. If this is the list, whippets is right here. Like, why is that what you're going?
Why do niggas give a fuck about whippets? That's what I'm like. That's like laughing gas. Who gives a fuck?
Only because of what. I guess the technical effects of what it does to you. Niggas are on a fake pedestal on Twitter right now.
Tell me the technical effects. Tell me the technical effects.
You never watched Jackass.
Like Steve-O talking about like the shit that it really did to his brain and like really fucked him up. And how that's just.
Do you know that Steve-O said he was like inhaling oxygen tanks worse than that shit though? That's totally different.
I mean, still though.
Whipped cream cracker. Like this nigga said he was walking around with like fucking scuba diving gear. Nice.
Bro, that's how it starts. Bro. That's how it starts.
No, bro.
Walk around with a scuba diving gear like while I'm out here like this.
You think niggas is on the fake pedestal on Twitter about that shit though?
I think niggas
is really
on the fake.
I think niggas are definitely
do Molly and cocaine.
Yeah. What? Yes. Every day.
If you do Molly and cocaine, that's worse than whippets.
Me too. What?
Molly for sure is worse. I don't know if I'm saying. Actually, they're rich. They're rich niggas though, so they do enough cocaine where it's actually bad.
Let me tell you what we used to do, nigga. We used to go. This is Georgia Southern days. To get a 7 and go to Starship before we came. This is when I come home to Atlanta for the weekend and go back. Go to Starship and get a 50-pack of whippets. Have the whipped cream cracker and a 7, and it would be a motherfucking movie. What, nigga? Put on Wolf of Wall Street.
And you talking about with that niggas.
Nigga thought my head was going to explode from laughing. That shit was insane. Gunna did look a little cracked out, though. He did look a little cracked out.
No, Gunna looks like a cry for help right now. A little bit. But he's...
Man, everybody has that moment. He famous. You be bored in the house. You rich. You got shit to do.
A lot of famous niggas have that moment. I can't hate on it. Trust me. Everyone's got their different vices.
What are you gonna do, bro?
Yeah, that's the main
Being
thing.
famous
Everybody
is
do
too much.
I just think people. I'm just tired of the fake pedestals people get on a lot of shit on the internet right now, like with the cancel shit, or just like they want to act like they're standing up for something, bro. Your homeboy's doing the same shit right next to you, and you're trying to stand up for something just so you can get clicks online, so people can vibe with what you're saying. That is, I think, a lot of people's marketing right now is the fake pedestal. Like they don't be giving about this.
The fake care about shit. Nobody really cares. Nobody really cares, bro.
No, nobody cares at all. Like,
and that's what makes me mad on social media and makes me lash out.
Bro, you don't gotta
lash out. The same
though.
People talking about whippets do other shit, so it's like, what's the point?
For sure. This
people
nigga
talk about
pills. You don't need. If you do pills, you don't need to talk about
things.
But Stefan, you are the funniest nigga though, because I could tell you're bored because of how much you lash out now. This nigga be on Facebook for real. This nigga be posting statuses. just to argue with white people from Peachtree City. Because he knows them niggas is gonna comment.
I have to do it. I have to do it, bro.
He'll say something like, "Ooh, Trump tripping," and then you'll see the comment section just full of niggas in there. And Stefan reply to everybody.
Every single, and I'm gonna say something that's gonna make them want to respond for hours, for sure.
Yeah.
This nigga, you can go look at my comments because I ain't gonna call nobody out. This nigga commented on one of my shits like the day I posted it, and this was a month ago. Then I get this morning, and this nigga still replying to it. I'm like, yo, triggered. These white people be triggered, and I love it. It's so much fun. It's so much fun.
This nigga a troll, bro.
Yeah, it's not trolling. It's even if you're not gonna change anybody's mind, you need to let people fucking know that they're fucking insane. They're fucking stupid. Like,
see,
huh?
There's nothing wrong with trolling sometimes, man.
Oh, no,
I'm not trolling, though. I'm dead serious. Trolling, you're joking. You're doing it for reaction. I am fucking.
No, this nigga trolling for real. I understand though.
What am I talking about? You don't think I believe what I'm saying?
No, I know you believe what you're saying. It's still funny.
So what is trolling? There's nothing trolling about it. This is serious. I believe.
You want a definition?
It's just like
what trolling is. Trolling is doing some bullshit for a reaction. I am 100% like invested. When
it's just like my whole stance on a lot of the shit sometimes that I see you when you would be arguing with these niggas, because I know the argument's got to be from boredom, but I'd be sitting there like, bruh, I can never care enough about what these niggas think to like really go back.
I don't care what they think, but we're gonna talk about it. It's like, see, to me, it's not about I don't give a fuck what you think. It's like I'm bored. I woke up, instead of 8-ball in my position, I'm gonna play mental chess with you, and I'm just gonna fucking piss you off. And then I'm going to hear the stupid shit you say, and I want to let you know that the stupid shit that you're saying is all based on lies, and let's talk about it and get to the root of it. And let's educate ourselves, and at the end of the day, you can say, thank you, Stefan, for improving my life because you're so smart. Hey. That's what I'm here for.
This nigga hilarious. All right, well, shit. I guess we did music, sports, and all that. You got anything else to say, Mook, before we figure out if Braxton's still trying to do this? If Braxton hasn't hit you, though, we'll just go ahead and round it all up, period.
Yeah, let me get like one more topic in.
Not for sure.
Yeah, and fuck them other niggas. It was too long. But I talked about it on
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do the significant other one right now. My heart hurts. I miss my ex too much.
Oh no, fuck that bullshit. I got one that's really important, and I want to get like some real perspective and some real understanding, because I had this conversation all day. I got slandered. Of course, that was gonna happen.
What's up?
But do prostitutes deserve respect? And when I'm talking about prostitutes,
nigga.
Hey, let me ask the question: do they deserve respect from this standpoint? Like, should we respect the prostitute like we respect the school teacher? Should we, like, not in terms of like everybody deserves basic human respect and rights? Yeah.
Oh my, here we go. This is where we get canceled.
Like I said, yeah.
This is where we get canceled.
Hear me out though.
I'm looking at these OnlyFans hoes, and they like,
what's it?
They really want to. I just don't know, and it comes to this. I don't understand how it makes sense that you could have an OnlyFans and expect like honesty, clear communication, respecting relationship. I'm sure the average prostitute does not go around thinking like I can have a functioning, healthy relationship. Certain things are just not possible.
You want to go around the circle or what?
Yeah, tell me about it. I don't know.
I mean, I would say, yeah, you deserve human respect for sure.
That's not what I'm asking. Do you respect? Like, would you respect a woman enough to make her your significant other if she had OnlyFans?
See, the thing is, Stefan, you're asking two separate things though.
No,
Because
it's all the same.
It depends on what she's doing on the OnlyFans though, because some people use that shit just to make money and sell their merch and shit. Like,
what the fuck? Ain't nobody selling nothing on OnlyFans.
Bruh, I promise you, like, and you're gonna call me whatever kind of weird nigga you might want to call me, which is fine. But it's like, other than there's certain stuff that is going too far for me personally, but everybody's got their own different levels with the shit, right? Of what you can take and what you'd be able to go with. Like just because I had a conversation like this, once I saw how crazy the bag was that these weird niggas was really dropping on like feet pictures and stuff like that, bro, like just using my last situation as an example, I really was almost begging her to find a way to like do that kind of shit and just let me manage the media or whatever and just get a cut of that.
Let me tell you what the problem with that is. You start by selling feet, and then it becomes a weirdo with a little too much juice out there. And he's talking about, well, you sold your feet for a stack. Bitch, sell that pussy for 10. And she's like, oh, no, Chuck, I would never. That's so gross. She's ill. Then 2 weeks pass by, and you guys are out at Linux, and
she got a Chanel
MacBook, and you were like, maybe next week. And then she starts thinking about that 10 stacks. Like, what? Next week? I could have 10 stacks. You wouldn't even know.
Stefan,
that's how
Stefan, but what you're personally doing, though, is putting every single person into that box to where that shit works.
No, bitch solid or not.
No, that's what I'm saying. And at the end of the day, you're not going to believe this next statement because I know you. And I do think that everybody has a price out there, for sure. Like, I'm just being real. Every male, every female has a price, for real. But I'm saying, like, on some regular, like that 1, that 10, like that whatever stack, I promise you, I know some people that would be that solid and would have that conversation with you and really wouldn't do that shit if it was disrespectful for you. I promise you, I do. And you don't have to agree with me because I do. Because I know for a fact, I know this, because I've seen.
I think it's hard until you put them on. You got to put them to the test. You got to like, because it sounds good until you see it.
I'm not going to say any names right now. Yeah. I'm not going to say any names in the slightest bit, and I'll talk to you about it maybe like once we're not recording, like whatever. But bro, big millionaire, one of the biggest acts in his field, right? Like most recognizable names, was one of the people that just like through random events was fucking with my ex before I was with her, right? Well, ended up getting with her, cool. This nigga hit her up once a month for the 2+ years that we were together, offering all kinds of crazy shit. I'm looking at these DMs and like texts like, damn, nigga, I can't do no shit like that. That's not like bags bigger than the ones you're talking about, just to whatever. And this person stayed all the way solid. Like I'm saying, there are people out there that will stay solid. It's a small percentage. I'm not going to argue with you with percentages because I think that percentage is dumb low. Like dumb low. Fair. Like most people are definitely folding for that shit. But you could definitely find somebody that you could respectively have a situation where they have an OnlyFans to your comfort level, depending on what your comfort level is.
Your comfort level. I just want you to know this.
In the bounds of your relationship.
She sell pussy too.
That's not true.
What is you talking about? I don't get this shit at all. Like, that was an amazing, great dissertation. But look,
I'm being real.
She gonna sell her pinky. The bitch is gonna. You can get to the ass. It's just about how much.
But that goes into the everybody has a price shit we was talking about. And yeah, I mean, bro, if we want.
And hold on, but you're talking about everybody has a price hypothetical versus somebody who is selling product body, and they could sell more product, more body, for more money. So it's like supply demand. You're already meeting a small demand.
That's just that's too one-dimensional with this shit though. And just going back to just me personally, no. Like I know I couldn't be with somebody that's out here just like whole pussy and asshole and like whatever out there, but I'm not gonna disrespect them because I know there are niggas out there that will happily be with those women. Like,
can I ask you a question? If I paid you $100,
so I couldn't disrespect them because I just know that's just not me. That's not.
If I paid you $100 to wash my car, would you not take $1,000 to clean my house?
Bro, you're asking me though. I know niggas that will say no to you.
You don't know no niggas that would say no to that. You don't know one nigga who would say no to that. You don't. I don't know one nigga who would say no.
But they said I can't do the house. Just the car.
Bro, my uncle would laugh at you if you offered him a band to clean his house. He's not gonna do it. Like
The house
everyone's got different prices. You know what I'm saying? For everything.
Matched. You know what I'm saying, my nigga? Like, I guarantee you, if you had $100 million today, if you text Dre and Michelle and said,
"What, nigga?"
Dre
Michelle, bro, you don't even have to say 100 M&Ms. We got our price set way too
give
high.
her 100 M&Ms. I said if you had 100 M.
Bro, you could have 100K and offer a decent bag. Dre is gonna be at your house tomorrow.
As any bitch. Beyonce will come to your house if you had $1 billion. Like, I'm telling you. Yeah, it sounds good. She already met a Jay-Z. She made a whole album about it. I'm trying to tell you niggas. And it's not like, oh, that's so wrong. Like, everybody has a price. You're right. I'm not saying that you.
I just think you're looking at it. I think you're looking at it from a respect standpoint, a little one-dimensionally because of your views. Like, everybody has different views, is what I'm saying.
No, I'm open-minded. I'm just saying I don't know how I could personally, like, based on evidence.
That's what you have to start with, which is true.
Evidence.
Personally, no, not evidence. I'm saying personally, because that's how you feel.
Let me take my shit out of it. If you're looking at it evidence-based, systematically, I don't see equation that makes sense where you could, like, insert an environment, like, that's built around, like, compromise, around some type of, like, moral compass, and then try to, like, inject, like, the truth and honesty and openness into this. Like, there's no way you're telling me that you, like, I don't know, bro. I don't think you can love somebody and then, like, to be, like, if you love somebody, why would you not want them to be faithful to you? I don't know. Some people are, like, polygamous.
If my girl had an OnlyFans, I have to be in every video.
If we had the joint venture, I'm with it.
It got an intro.
So if you smashing your girl, that's better. On OnlyFans, it's better.
It got an intro.
I'm with the joint venture. My music video. Oh, he said he got to start with his music video. He said he's gonna get a stream out of it at least.
He's buying that on OnlyFans. Nobody's buying that shit on OnlyFans. She's gonna have to show that ass. And then look, y'all smashing on OnlyFans, and guess what? Some sicko.
Bro,
we're gonna break up in a couple months anyway. So what does it matter?
See, this nigga said he's not even trying to be with her.
Let me just pull up.
And guess what? Let's switch the whole dynamic because this sounds real misogynistic. Let's flip savage ass.
No. Stefan, before you say before we say we there, I just want to go ahead and say Mook and I have not sounded misogynistic. That's you. That's you what we're talking about.
That's the misogynistic nigga, of course.
I sound misogynistic, but it's not decided. You loud. If you flip genders or whatever, or just flip scenarios.
But that's different person to person, though.
No, but the niggas ain't making OnlyFans. I'm trying to think of niggas that are doing something that's compromising to themselves and still expect trust. No, but selling drugs is not like putting your relationship in like question. What puts your relationship?
Yes, it is. Yeah, it 100% is. It 100% is putting your.
It's not like having fans.
It's worse.
It's really worse.
For your life expectancy, it's not worse in terms of okay.
But that's your moral compass. That's what I'm saying. There's people out there that you could be selling something so harmless like weed, and that is going to be way better to them, to their partner.
And I'll be honest,
their partner being on OnlyFans.
If my girl was like fingering herself like Febreze bottles and shit on, it's quiet. Like I'm not fucking with nobody that is doing sex shit on OnlyFans.
For sure. That's why it's quiet for me too. But that's why I don't want to talk like there aren't niggas out there that are okay with that though, because it's different levels of it's like they could have happy relationships. I promise you they could have happy relationships. Some of these niggas be counting their hoes bags. It's just like their hoes do what their hoes want to do.
All the time, bro.
All the fucking time.
Y'all name two niggas y'all know.
I'm not saying this shit on camera. Bro, we're recording right now. This nigga want us to go through and just blow up the spot. Just start talking about a bunch of
they be chilling. I'm trying to tell you.
He's like, nah, for real, bro. Check this one. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you, nigga?
They happy as hell.
Whenever we get off camera, I want niggas to tell me. Because y'all don't know no niggas.
I'm not sending you no porn.
OnlyFans and that they have.
Bro, first things first is one, I'm not sending you none of that. But two, it's like, you know plenty of people that, all right, no, you're gonna say no, you don't, because of the fact that you don't think it's possible. So, but you think that people can't have happy, like healthy relationships with like strippers or porn stars then?
No.
and that's just how you view it, and we just got to move on. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, because
I mean,
no one's gonna change your view on
Porn
that.
stars, no. The strippers, yes.
Strippers all the time.
I don't think
I know there's too many niggas dating
the
strippers.
thing.
Porn
There's so
stars?
many factors.
Porn stars
that
is a
go
little
into-
bit. It's a little bit harder. That's harder to find. I'm sure there are niggas out there, and there are some porn stars that talk about their long ass relationships where the dude's okay with the shit, and that's weird to me, and that's fine for them. But strippers, that happens every day, and these people are naked every night, like 5 nights a week.
Stephon don't be in Atlanta though, so he don't know. He be in
Right?
where he be? Statesboro? Let's forget.
Can I tell you about my?
This
first
nigga
of all,
don't be out in the A.
First of all, let me talk about the porn
Don't
stars.
be there.
Porn stars, like it depends. Now, if you were dating a porn star and she was getting smashed by niggas, I would feel some type of way because that's just,
Of course you would feel some type of way, bro. You don't even want your girl online with her feet, bro. Of course, if you saw somebody with their hoe getting just strung
You
out,
got your feet out? Put socks on.
like you're different,
slapping her in the face. Wow, and then
but we're talking, bro. You're crazy. We're talking about different morals with everything, though. Like I know certain people that think it's weird the fact that I don't care about. Like obviously, I don't want you to be just like ass and titties out, like whatever. But my girl can post like the most whatever the fuck kind of picture she posts, period. Because I'm not tripping about that. Like
so she can just
like
ass out.
Like she can be in a full ass bikini, like thong, like whatever, and post whatever pictures she want. I don't care about that. I'm personally not tripping. Just being real with you, I'm
That's
not
crazy.
tripping.
That's ridiculous.
That's me. I'm not.
Ridiculous.
It depends on how you do it though.
It depends on how you do it too, of course. Like
It's
I'm not
a tasteful way to do it,
Of
or
course.
like a cool way to do it, or like this bitch is just nasty.
Of
Like,
course.
it's-
Trust me. No. We'll recognize that one. But it's like,
You know.
but
Hey,
there's a tasteful way to do this shit.
Y'all say it depends on how you do it. You talking about technique? I thought you was talking about how you gonna get rid of the bitch. That's how you gonna do it. After you do it.
That's
How
what
you
happened.
gonna get rid of her? I thought that's what you were saying. I
The
don't
universe
think-
take care of it. I ain't
I'll
gonna worry
put
about that.
mics in that bitch pillow. Crazy.
Bro, there's
Capture
no-
100 woodpeckers and open and let that bitch in the room.
All right, dude, but do you got another topic? Because
Let me tell you about
this
stripping.
nigga really hates sex workers, bro. It's only one half of the podcast. It's not me. By the way.
I don't hate sex
So,
workers.
so if y'all go to cancel us, don't cancel us.
I'm just kidding. I was just curious because I know that a lot of people feel this way but won't say it. And I'm not saying that women don't deserve rights, and it goes both ways. Niggas that do grimy shit too. I don't think you can trust an athlete or a rapper or anybody like that. You can't. And you can't trust a bitch with OnlyFans. I'm sorry, it's fucked up, bro.
I rap. What you talking about?
Yeah, this nigga a rapper, bro. You can't trust him.
Mook, if you got a bitch and you get a world tour, I mean, if she stayed with you, that's like a bitch staying with you through a 5-year bid. She just know what she got. You're just gonna be faithful.
Look at this nigga face. Look at this nigga face.
He's just gonna be faithful. See,
Every
who's
step of the
worse?
way.
America, who's worse? The nigga or the nigga that acknowledges the truth? You'll tell me.
All right, let's.
50 countries.
If I'm gonna delve a little bit into that topic, one, I've already had that discussion because my conceited ass does feel like I'm gonna be popping at some point in my life. So like most relationships that I get into, I do talk about the fact that look, if I was ever to go like that, I'm gonna just let you. We're gonna have to cross that road when we get to that road. But there's no way that I'm gonna be introduced to a whole new market of pussy, and I'm not at least gonna take a taste. That's crazy. But it doesn't mean you don't love your girl.
Yeah, vice versa though. If my girl became the next Rihanna, if Chris scoop her up, hey, just make sure that I'm connected to them contracts, bitch, because I stayed down. I understand how the game go.
What? Of course, bro. Every one of the last couple relationships I've had. This is gonna sound. People are gonna say it's weird, whatever. But it's just an already a list, I know if I was to get on, like I know I'm smashing her. I don't care if we're together. Like those are the people for sure that's me for sure. I know I'm gonna go get that. So if you was to blow
to the slime ball.
If you were no, but I have equal opportunity over here. If I expect that if I blow, I'm about to whoever, then you can have your little list to go do what you want to do. I don't want to know them niggas. It's okay, but go do what you got to do too.
You ever been in Magic City on a Monday?
Crazy.
No, I just want to tell you something.
I can't stand this nigga.
The term "make it rain." Okay, so it's my first time in a strip club. I'm standing. I'm with my boy Mac. He plugged in. He got me a VIP. We going crazy. It's my partner birthday. We right here behind the hose on stage, and it was some real niggas came in and they throwing money, boom, boom, boom. But it hit that time. This is right when What's that Derez Deshaun song came that was popular? Hardaway. Right when Hardaway became popping. Hardaway dropped.
Damn.
I'm talking. It get dark, blue lights. It's like a movie. I'm like, oh shit. These niggas pull out duffel bags of money and they just throwing a stack a second. What the term? I figured out why they call it "make it rain." You feel me? Because them dollar bills literally feel like raindrops hitting. It'd be so many. You know, you can't dodge rain.
Stefan, what's your strip club technique for picking up the money that other niggas threw?
Nigga, please. I wish it was that easy. I wish dollars was landing, hundreds were landing on my shoulder, and I'm looking at them. And they just,
you gotta act like you unzip.
You gotta be a real man and just brush it off because they're waiting for you to do some dumb shit. They're waiting for you to grab one.
No, that's when you just fix your shirt and whatever falls in there, that's on you.
Just unzip your shit over and over again, like
you're just like
that shit sound good, but that shit hard. But let me tell you something.
This nigga said, "I wish it was that easy."
I tried. It didn't work for me. They threw me out, nigga. I'm telling you, it doesn't work, nigga.
If your girl gets rained on in that capacity, just don't expect faithfulness.
Why? All right, let's be real with this. Real for a second. Which one of our girls is going to be in that situation where they're getting when we're getting rained on?
No, you said you would date a stripper. You said you would date a stripper.
When did I say that?
Oh, you didn't say that?
I said certain niggas would do that, which is okay. And I don't disrespect them or look at them some type of way. That's just not me. I'm cool.
Do you disrespect? Do you respect niggas who just let their bitch get smashed and keep them?
Bro, I respect any situation that's not mine because at the end of the day, that's not me. That has nothing to do with me. So why would I care about what another man's doing? Personally, that's how I view it.
That's not mine. I don't. I don't respect every situation that's not mine.
It has nothing to do with me.
Well, if it don't have nothing to do with me, and I look at it and I don't deem it respectable, I'm gonna say it's respectable.
Nigga, you don't think anything respectable, bro. Your girl can't have her shoulders out in public.
You tripping? I ain't like that. You think I'm doing NBA Youngboy? Remember when NBA Youngboy had that bitch walking around with that motherfucking bitch walking around with black shit?
Bro, that nigga a terrorist, bro.
This nigga's
a legend, bro.
This nigga Stefan want his girl to only step out with a hijab on. She not even Islamic.
No, he had a regular hood bitch walking around in his
like Islamic.
Whole black sheets covered up. That bitch was from Bankhead.
Nigga said Stefan got a Jewish bitch with a fucking with a turban on.
With a turban and everything, bro. Hair can't even show.
I wish you would try to comb your hair.
Very liberal. I wouldn't care. I would maybe no, I would never date a sex worker or a stripper. But
so if your girl's wearing those shorts, the shorts where the ass cheek come out just a little bit underneath, you're saying no? You're saying you got to put some clothes on?
No, I just want to know why.
Why?
I need my girl to wear that. My girl
got to, because I'm following you.
To the cookout, you just need it. You just need a cheek.
I need it.
Yeah, I feel you.
You got to look crazy because I want every nigga in there knowing that they can't do this. It's me. This is true.
They gonna know that if she's dressed bad regardless. If she just dressed like a bad bitch regardless, they gonna know.
If you're comfortable, obviously, I'm never gonna force a bitch to wear less clothes or more clothes. Just wear what you want to wear. You got to be comfortable. But I am praying if you are happy strutting that shit, whew, we in there. Do your thing.
If you comfortable too many times, you letting women have too many opinions.
Because this nigga said he wants women to have rights, and now he says they can't be comfortable. Now hoes can't be comfortable, bro. This nigga hate women.
Nigga is Jim Crow.
Just fucking around, but that's real shit though. I mean, you gotta establish rules, bro.
Whoa.
What the fuck was that?
That
was my phone. Hey, but you definitely gotta have rules, bro. You definitely gotta establish rules. You definitely gotta train your bitch, not like a dog, but she has to be trained.
Well, that's what goes into boundaries of every relationship, though. Of course, you guys have got to know your own boundaries and each other's boundaries.
How is boundaries not? Don't fuck nobody else.
No, that's your boundary. That's one of my boundaries too. Don't get it twisted. That's weird, but it's like everybody's got different boundaries too. Everybody's got their own boundaries in their relationship.
Yeah.
Just like I'm sure the open relationship, like poly people, whatever, they got boundaries too. Like, oh, you got to call me before you're at a nigga crib. I know that's weird, but I'm just saying, like, everybody's got their own boundaries.
What type of sense does that make? If you're going to, I don't know. The world is weird, bro. The world is weird.
I got one for you, Stefan.
What?
So shorty, let's say she bad. She 10 out of 10. She got everything. Great job.
She rich
She
too.
looked great.
Doing well.
She not rich. She not rich, but she got a great job on
Mhm.
spot. You know, everything is lit. And but she got an OnlyFans though. Y'all been together for 6 months. You ain't know, and she just be twerking on there. Like, how you feel about this?
I didn't know. I'm gonna rob this bitch.
What the fuck is wrong with this thing? He said he's gonna rob this bitch and leave. Oh no.
And I'm gonna play it so player too. I'm gonna play it so player. Y'all ain't gonna be mad when she tell me. I'm gonna be, oh, salute. I'm so proud of you. Most women ain't got enough confidence to do what you're doing. You think I'm a lady? I'm gonna care.
Right. This nigga a hater,
But,
bro.
like, baby, look, I got 20.
I'm gonna take that bitch phone at night and I'm gonna cash at me 10,000 3 days in a row.
What should be like? How you think you got them Gucci shoes? What you think? I don't work.
Oh, I'm not even look in front of her face. She's wondering where my shoes went. Bitch, they in storage. I'm taking everything little by little. She don't come home from work one day.
No, and then she gives you a free subscription. All you see is she twerks. She got her clothes on too. She might wear a bikini.
Guess what? You don't
got the close friend subscription though. The one that go to that's
you don't got the demon time subscription. You only got the free one.
I don't got deluxe. I gotta pay for deluxe.
Yeah, you gotta pay for.
You got the one that end at 9 p.m.
for sure.
So let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm telling you, while she's in that room, with circle light, tricks, sheet to make it look like a green screen when she's going crazy. When she comes out into her apartment, it's gonna look like move-in day. You did wrong. That bitch gonna have an air mattress. You feel me?
This nigga said he's gonna rob his bitch. That's crazy.
Yes.
That's crazy. So you
gonna
leave
even
her or
have
no?
a birth certificate.
So you're leaving her immediately? What if you're in love?
I can't rob a whole house immediately, nigga. It's gonna take me a few days.
What if you're in love, bro? What if you're sick to your stomach? Is you throwing up?
What if I'm in love? Mm-hmm.
All right, 6 months is a little different. Let's go to 2 years though.
You're just giving me more time and more reason to take more money. That's crazy.
Yeah.
This nigga.
2 years? You didn't tell me?
This nigga sick to his stomach about the thought.
I am, bro.
I had to think about it. Like that's the
no.
Because I know bro. No, bro. I'm a family man. I'm a fan. Like, I'm getting older, bro. I be thinking about family. Like, your mom had an OnlyFans?
No, bro. The thing is, you can't. I hate the fucking what if your mom was doing this shit comparison, bro. You're never gonna think of your mom in a light like that. That's not your girl. You don't think about fucking your mom. You think about fucking your girl.
OnlyFans.
Oh, this shit getting weird.
It's getting real weird. It's getting real weird.
It's getting weird.
I think the mom comparison is always the weirdest shit ever because you never think about your mom like you think about your girl. Why would you ever bring a mom in?
Can I give you a scenario? So when Sir Wester, whatever, what's his nigga name? Baby Ye, whatever bruh is, when Lil Saint, when Lil Saint grow up to be about 14, 15 years old.
Niggas is gonna kill him for the Ray J shit. Of course, we know this, bro. We know this.
But, so what are you saying?
No, they're not. No, they're not.
You don't think by that time they're gonna kill that nigga?
Mook, what are you saying? No, they're not. Do you know what type of Jones I was giving niggas when I was 12 years old?
Now, like that shit is so normal. Like,
oh, shit is so different now, though. Shit is
not Kim K. Maybe like a normal kid that with his mom has an OnlyFans that only got 3 subscribers, but
and
the whole
found it.
Your mom
Kim
was
K, no, she's
3
a
subscribers.
Like no one gives a fuck about Kim K fucking niggas 10 years ago.
Right.
But like I said, if you got 5 subscribers and you butt naked on the timeline every day, then yeah, your son might care in 10 years.
Your son's gonna get killed.
First of all, that all sounds nuts.
Maybe. Or maybe
if I'm a young nigga roasting another young nigga and his mom got 3 subscribers.
Also,
your mom was dick for 30?
But Stephon,
10 years ago, I would have never thought OnlyFans would be a thing.
And you have to think about the fact that we are in such different times too. Like think about just us. Like some of the stuff I see on like the little TikTok videos that are popping, like a lot of those niggas, like the white boys, the black boys, whatever, like the dudes that are like 16, 17 years old doing the weird ass shit on that camera. I can only imagine the Jones and the roast. Oh my God. That would have been given to me if I was posting videos like that at 16, 17. They're letting a lot of shit fly now. They're letting a lot of shit fly.
You think niggas is letting it fly because you ain't at them lunch tables listening to them.
I know niggas gotta be letting them fly.
That's true.
They only care about clout.
They're not letting.
They only care about clout
being
now.
At the lunch table with Twitter being a thing.
What?
I can. And it would make roasting a lot
when
more
niggas
fun.
walking in like, yo, you just got lit up yesterday. And that's the whole topic for the day. That
The
shit
whole lunch period, it's over with. You might as well not eat your food. You're sick. You can't even look at them nuggets. Niggas talking shit about you the whole time.
Nothing's changed though. It was like that in high school regularly.
For
You
sure,
just didn't
but
got
no. At least it was close to your high school. Now it's to everyone.
Oh yeah,
bro,
facts.
imagine someone getting killed like on some trending shit and then coming into school the next
retweeted
day.
it. Like,
and then coming to school the next day. That's different. Because you used to get roasted about some shit that would happen in your county or some shit that would happen in the county next to yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can go, like, what? I'm at East Coweta. I can go hang out with my Macintosh friends. They haven't even heard about that shit. Cool. You know what I'm saying? But if it's something that was really popping and every nigga around your whole area is killing you, what?
Like if your mom had an OnlyFans.
I don't think that's that big a deal.
Bro, this nigga Stephon hates sex workers, bro.
I don't. I'm just thinking about how fucked up it is, bro. It's selfish. That shit.
This nigga really feel for these people, bro. You gotta start a support.
For the niggas that's dating these women, and I feel for the kids that ain't.
Bro, you gotta start a support group. You gotta start a support group, a hotline, so you can talk to these kids, bro. Try to coach them through it.
This shit I can tell these niggas. You some thick skin, because boy, they gonna roll the fuck out you. Oh,
that's funny as shit.
Like, could you imagine, like, how are you gonna comfort your son when he comes home? They was telling me that mom has, and guess what? You didn't even know, and now that's a double whammy. Now you know your wife had an OnlyFans back when she was 17, and your son is getting picked on at the age of 12, and they just going ham. They putting the video out, it's viral. They printed it out and they passed it to him when they were supposed to pass him the practice test. Like it's crazy.
See, I don't know how I would react.
You're painting another scenario though, like
you know what I'm saying? Because I'm the
bro.
husband though. Like, what if my child came home and said it was like crying? You know, it's like, bro, they had a video of mom sucking dick at the lunch table. I honestly might kill myself. No, I'm not gonna lie.
He's showing you the video. Like, what is this?
I would hold that nigga and start crying too.
He's showing you the video. You looking like. We both leaving her.
He said, I would hold that nigga and start crying.
Get out of here, son.
I'm not.
They're clowning me at work, too.
Oh, my God. That shit make it to your job, bro. No, we got to stop, bro. We got to stop.
That shit make it to your job? No, so now you got the son that's getting bullied, and your wife is the teamwork. That is ridiculous. And people are living this type of life right now, and they're still out. They're choosing to wake up and move forward. So how can we say that life is too hard? You feel me? But these people need to be supported. These people need to be supported.
So are we saying fuck the Braxton shit? If so, we could just run through the other topics.
Yeah, that shit over with. Nigga, I got 6%. We got maybe one more topic.
All right, for sure. And then I guess, do y'all want to talk about fuck cancel culture? Fuck, do y'all want people changing after school, or are savage people just too emotionally unstable? What's wrong with this nigga with the topic?
Savage people too. I mean,
what I mean by that is like people who are super savage, like, oh, I'm so savage, I'm so cutthroat, no feelings. They just say the most hurtful, provocative things. Are they just really bitches who are just overly emotional and trying to like?
See, I don't even think that's a whole ass topic. Obviously, there's something wrong. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, there's something wrong at home. If you care that much, you know what I'm saying, to lash out at people like that.
Am I talking about myself? I don't care. I like to lash out, but I really don't care. But I like to.
Nah, you be caring, bro. You be caring. This nigga be.
I mean, those people that
it's like caring.
Say,
do you really care if you lose the batting game? Like, I care, but I don't care. You know what I mean? I like to argue. That's what I like to do.
Oh, we know.
It's like top 5 things to do.
That's why you don't think DeMar DeRozan and Jordan would have an even game on one-on-one. You think Jordan killing DeMar DeRozan in the game in his prime?
Did you see Michael Jordan's hands when he did that shit? His fucking finger was down to here. Do you know how much work that nigga put in? Do you know who he was doing it with? Some nigga named Zukazek. Nigga coming off 13 off the bench. They say
I just know my goat's not letting Steve Kerr talk crazy about him in front of all them people.
I know your goat is walking off on his team with 5 minutes left. Talking about
first things first, Kobe's my goat. Don't say that.
I fuck with Kobe. I fuck with Kobe.
Hold on, what's up, Mook?
You saw Jordan smack that nigga though.
Yeah.
Not playing with that nigga. What was fucking Kerr talking about?
Easy word.
Smack the shit out that nigga. No, I know. That nigga better make that shot after getting smacked.
Go hit some threes, nigga.
LeBron would never. LeBron don't have that. See, LeBron would never check nobody like that.
What? LeBron would never chase nobody like that. You know Kobe was doing shit like that to them niggas, though. Them niggas talk about old Kobe stories, and it's the funniest shit ever because they're just talking about a nigga shitting on them, but knowing that's how he was because of how much he loved the game.
Yeah,
And I think
got
that
one
shit is
sport.
commendable. What's up?
Did y'all saw when Jeremy Lin was talking about Kobe when he came back to talk?
Yeah, he said bodies and bumps.
He said, I can't say bye to the bums that aren't going to be here tomorrow.
I need to see that shit acted out in the movie, bro.
I just, bro, that's why I wish there's tape. I wish there's tape of moments like that, bro. I would pay pay-per-view. Watch that shit. That shit is hilarious. That shit is hilarious. He said he didn't even really say bye to them niggas. He really just came, shook his head, said that shit, and then talked to everybody else and left the facility.
For anyone who hasn't seen it, Kobe was like, he was hurt the whole season. So he came back, and Jeremy Lin was on the team. He came back just at the end of the season just to tell, well, during the trade deadline, just to tell niggas that I probably won't see none of you bums ever again, so I was just coming to say goodbye.
Let's go, shit.
Like, niggas were so happy to see him because they didn't see him all season.
Niggas were stoked to see Kobe. They were so happy to see Kobe, bro.
Practice after
why would you leave your bed to do
that? That's some goat shit, bro. I mean, fucking
that'd be crazy, bro.
I mean, Lou Will, young goat himself, that nigga fire. Lou Will and Nick Young were talking about that Kobe story was hilarious too. When they said that nigga really saw how sad they were one game, and he saw them celebrating some shit like that, and took all his shoes and said they don't deserve to wear that shit. Took all his shoes from all them niggas because they were so sorry.
They were so horrible that year. That's what you got to do.
Niggas could do an hour just Kobe stories.
Oh, for sure. I guess, just because your battery's low, we'll just round up on everything. Mook, definitely appreciate you for coming through on the podcast today and just kicking shit and talking with us. We're going to try to make sure to do this shit at least once a week. With Zoom, we could probably make it easy, but with edits and everything, we'll see how this first week goes before we'll see how much more we start putting out. Do you have anything else to say, Stefan? Do you have anything else to say, Mook?
Check your bitch phone for an OnlyFans account. It's going to be hidden in one of them hidden apps.
Bro, he hates these bitches, bro. All right, Mook, you got anything else to say?
Fuck it. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Mook_Sprockets. Support sex workers, I guess.
Yes, sir. Support sex workers. And we're going to have, whenever we do the full actual video, we'll make sure to have your info and everything down there too. But appreciate everybody for tuning in. And y'all are going to catch us next time on the Real Nigga Network. I'm Chukoffer. And that's Lil Steffi. I don't even want to call him like whatever Steffi right now. This nigga hater.
Them hoes that's on OnlyFans only.
And we'll catch y'all later.